Hey, what's up, guys? Um, this is gonna be a real quick post fight on the Wilder Fury 3 fight. Congrats to Tyson Fury. Man, uh, emotional roller coaster for your boy. Is all I can say. As somebody who had money on Wilder 1 through 3, and for Tyson Fury to win inside the distance, and for the fight to not go to distance. You know, I mean, I wanted that fight to get stopped bad. And I was upset, man, because they let that fight go too long, man. Deontay Wilder took a beating. Russell Moore and the Nevada State Athletic Commission, they better hope nothing wrong with that guy, man. You know, because they let the fight go too long, in my opinion. I gave Wilder the first round. I also gave him the third round where he got the knockdowns. But other than that, it was all Tyson Fury. You know, um, you could tell that while he started out with the body attack, he was throwing a lot. I knew at the pace he was going to kind of punch himself out. He was going to tire out. And sure enough, I would say, what was that? Um, what round was that? Yeah, I can't remember the rounds. I didn't take notes. I just watched the fight and enjoyed it. But you could tell, early in the fight that he was tiring, and by the sixth, seventh round, it was getting to the point where he was tired. He was out on his feet, and Moore could have stepped in and stopped it. Of course, his corner was not going to stop it, and they let the fight go and go and go, and I was getting mad at Fury for not finishing the guy off. It was almost like he was feeling sorry for Deontay Wilder or something, man. Um, he wasn't letting his hands go at times. If he'd hit him, he clinch him instead of pushing him off and finishing the guy off. But the fight it could have been, it should have been over long way before it was. Um, but I would not clown Deontay Wilder, man. He showed heart and toughness. Uh, you know, getting up as many times as he did. He came to win. So I cannot criticize Deontay Wilder. He just came across a guy who was a better fighter, a better boxer. A guy who can take his punch and evade his punch. So, congrats to Tyson Fury, man. I have the boxing voice playing in the background, and I was hearing the subject of Fury versus Usyk. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. I got Usyk beating Tyson Fury. I am not picking against Alexander Usyk ever again, unless I see that he's gotten old or something. But I'm not picking against Alexander Usyk, man. Uh, you know, if you ask me, Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world right now because, you know, I still stand behind saying that Otto Wallen beat Tyson Fury. I saw him beat Tyson Fury. I don't care what anybody says. And I mean, I'm picking Otto Wallen to beat Dillian White. So uh, I saw Fury lose recently, and it was a smaller guy. And I'm not rating Otto Wallen over Usyk. All right, I have Usyk beating Wallen, White, and Fury. All right, he already beat AJ. So if they fight, I'm seeing Usyk will find a way. I mean, we saw Fury getting knocked down multiple times against Deontay Wilder, and like I said, in my opinion, he lost to Otto Wallen. So I'm going with Usyk, man. And from the way people are talking, they hung up on the size and shit. You know, uh, Usyk might be the underdog. I will gladly take that shit. All right. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the minus 225, and they giving him against AJ as a deal. Considering I scored that fight 118, 112. All right, not close. All right. If it Ajagba and Sanchez, if it Ajagba simply did not want enough. He did not let his hands go enough, man. He did get a knockdown on Sanchez. That was a bad call by the ref. That was not a slip. And then the ref also messed up when after Ajagba was knocked down and then he hit while he was down. He didn't give the guy time to recover. He basically stood him in the corner, said knockdown, and then let the guy come after him. Terrible. But Sanchez won the fight. Ajagba was lured into a boxing match and not letting his hands go. He was just watching the guy, and to the point to where Ajagba's cornerman was fussing at him for not letting his hands go enough. So congrats to Sanchez, and finally Adam Kownacki. He got dominated, beat up by Helenius, man. Who allowed this guy to fight Helenius again, man? He may have been advised not to fight Helenius. Maybe it was Adam Kownacki being stubborn and wanted. It was a bad choice, man. And if not, whoever allowed him to do it, it's a bad mistake, man. This guy was supposed to be finished. Adam Kownacki was a huge favorite in the first fight. He was still a favorite in this fight. Here, he was favored to get a stoppage on Helenius. I was laughing out loud. I got a plus 350 on Helenius to get a knockout on a guy that he knocked out in the fourth round in the previous fight. Can't make the shit up, man. I was laughing out loud at the odds makers, man. I cleaned up this weekend. Pretty much all my predictions came true. It was some laughable odds, and thank you, odds makers. All right. Let me remind everybody, Adam Kownacki was the guy who had a chance, who was in the conversation to fight AJ at MSG for 4 world titles. And this guy said that he didn't want to take the fight because he was not a prostitute, he was not a call girl, he did not want to make a quick buck, all these kind of things, right? He turned that fight down, did not scream, holler, kick for that fight. Probably could have made at least $5 million. He passed on that to have an all-time war that probably ruined his career against a faded Chris Ariel. All right, where his stock dropped. Then he fought Robert Helenius and got knocked out in the fourth round. And then in the rematch got dominated to the point to where when the live odds were being showed, after the first round, Helenius went from being the underdog to the favorite. And then as the fight went on, he was being like a minus 1,000, minus 2,000 favorite. A huge favorite in the live betting, because he was dominating the guy. He couldn't even hit Helenius. Helenius just 1-2'd him, tore with him, sticking and moving. Busted his eye up. Adam Kownacki is, and then they said the guy's wife is about to have another baby. And I criticized him before, his wife was about to have a baby or did have a baby, and he turned down, probably a $4 to $5 million payday easily. They were going to offer Luis Ortiz 7. Big Baby was getting close to 5. He would have fell somewhere right along in there, but instead Andrew Ruiz stepped up and made history. He won the first fight and then got millions more in a rematch. And forever be known as upsetting AJ at MSG and becoming a unified world champion. Adam Kownacki, man, businessman gone wrong. Can't make this shit up. MSG, his backyard, all those world titles, millions of dollars, and he ducked, made excuses, and has had 3 terrible fights. 2 of them he lost. So, it seemed over for him, man. He gonna have to start all over. He gonna have to fight, and claw his way back against basically no names and try to fight guys other than Helenius, got tall, rangy guys, But I think it's over for the guy, man. I think it's over for him. and he blew it. He missed out big time. Hell, it'd have been better getting sparked by AJ in 4 rounds than Helenius, and then losing a rematch to Helenius. You know, high profile fight, more money, set for life. So, really, I think that's it, guys. Just a quick post fight from me, quick words, man. But congrats to Fury, Sanchez, and Helenius. Um, Again, cleaned up predictions, pretty much on point tonight. And let me know what you guys think. If you place wagers, I hope you made money. And I'll check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.